The big question is what trends stay, what trends go, what is the new normal when it comes for tech as we come out of the pandemic? What's your take on where the chips fall?
Sure, Emily, and thanks again for having me on today. So as we get past COVID-19, we believe that we're going to see technological forces play an outsized role in shaping the future economic landscape. And in a lot of ways, COVID-19 has actually served as an important catalyst and pushing us a little bit quicker toward this tech economy that we expected. And I would highlight three key changes that we expect to see. So first, we're going to be living increasingly digital lifestyles. As we've seen during this pandemic, everything from working and learning to shopping and entertainment have shifted to the digital realm. So we think this is a trend that's going to stick with us. And during social distancing measures, we actually saw mobile app usage rise somewhere on the order of 20 to 30%, depending on what region of the world that you're in. The second trend I would highlight is we expect to see labor market disruption as new technologies unfold. So roughly 10 to 15% of jobs may be lost due to technology, but importantly, there will be new jobs that are created, but the new jobs won't necessarily be acquired by those that lost their jobs due to technology. So there's just going to be this period of skills mismatch, and we believe that this is going to require advances in online learning to help bridge that gap in skills that we're going to face in the future. And then the third area I'd highlight is more localized production. So for decades, we've talked about globalization. So we're going to see some reversal of that trend. And what we're seeing is that advances in automation and robotics have made it cost effective to bring manufacturing closer to home. And the pandemic has actually made it more attractive to do so. So we think this trend of actually deglobalization is going to stick with us once we get past the virus.
So net, Laura, will there be more jobs rather than less as we come out of it, or will we lose jobs net?
So I think there are certain lower skilled jobs that are going to be lost, but I think the important thing to focus on is really how we're going to address that skills mismatch in the short term. So we're going to have this kind of labor market friction, and what we see a lot of promising opportunities is in the online learning segment, because that has the potential to really increase accessibility and affordability of education. Because a lot of where we're going to see that job loss is in emerging markets where we have a higher proportion of lower skilled labor. So education is really going to be the key to helping to offset some of those losses and make sure that workers have the skills that are needed for the jobs of the future.